everyone. Today I'm here to speak about the fear that's been going around, whether it's regarding the epidemic with coronavirus, whether it is what's happening with the CAA. There is just lots happening these days. And I think all of it is just creating this feeling of helplessness, of restriction, of fear, of not knowing what lies next. And it's not a very pleasant feeling. Yes, I get that. And while I'm not an expert on either topics, what I do know is that when it comes to these negative emotions, they're like energy magnets. You know, like how positive emotions are called energy vibrators, they emit. Negative emotions are like magnets, you know, they pull further negativity into our space, and it kind of reaches a place where we're only able to see and understand the negative. Not saying that it's wrong, but that's what happens. And then it's like quicksand. You're constantly moving downward into a downward spiral, and you don't even know what to do to get out of it. So let's maybe consider the coronavirus at the moment. Please, definitely be cautious. The government is right in its restrictions that it's imposing, but understand that if you're only focusing on the virus, you're only focusing on the fear it's creating, or the fear it creates within you, you're worrying about it constantly, how it's hampering your life, and that's all that you're focusing on. That not only magnifies that further, but somewhere I think we all know that immunity, which is inherent to each one of us, responds to that worry, that stress, and that fear. And that also kind of dampens our inner strength, our body, the inherent strength that the body has to even fight so many viruses that we are susceptible to on a daily basis. So today, I'm just going to try and give you like a simple breathing exercise, and maybe with a chant, to work with this fear, this worry or stress, whichever word you resonate with. It could also be completely different. You could also be feeling it as irritation. You could be feeling it as restriction. Whatever it is that you're feeling, let's work on it and try and do this on a daily basis, maybe in the morning and night. It'll take you all of maybe 2 to 3 minutes, but it'll kind of keep you in equilibrium, it'll keep you in balance, and let you at least move forward in life with a little bit of objectivity and less emotional charge. So just give it a try and see how you feel. Let's begin. You can follow me, follow my instructions, and once you have it, you're most welcome to do it on your own as well. You don't need this video. So let's begin with closed eyes. Sit in a comfortable position, maybe in a place where you'll not be disturbed. Closing your eyes, just get in touch with this fear that you're feeling, or this restrictiveness, or this irritation, or the worry for your loved ones, for yourself. Just get in touch with that feeling. Maybe even go over the words you've said in the past about the virus, someone you were talking to about it. And as you bring up those incidences, somewhere in the body, you're going to begin to feel a charge. It could be a sudden heartbeat, it could be a sudden temperature change, a tingling, anything. Just go with first thoughts, first feelings, first impressions. And then with your eyes closed, just put both your hands in the center of your chest, one over the other. And just be in touch with that charge in the body. And now you're going to take 7 deep breaths. You're going to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth with breathe in and breathe out. Relax your jaw as you do so. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in And breathe out. 2 more times. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. With your eyes closed, just check what has happened to that sensation. Maybe it's gone down significantly, maybe it's disappeared, maybe it's changed form. If it's still there a little bit, you can repeat another round of it, and this time when you do it, alongside in your mind or out loud, just say, I admit this fear under the loving care of radical consciousness. I admit this fear under the loving care of radical consciousness. I admit my worries under the loving care of radical consciousness. I admit my worries under the loving care of radical consciousness. I admit this irritation under the loving care of radical consciousness. I admit this irritation under the loving care of radical consciousness. I admit my fears under the loving care of radical consciousness. I admit my fears under the loving care of radical consciousness. I admit my concerns and my restrictions under the loving care of radical consciousness. I admit my restrictions and concerns under the loving care of radical consciousness. And then repeat the 7 breath cycle once more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And gently open your eyes. And then as a closing statement, you can just say, radical consciousness is purifying, energizing, completing, grounding, and protecting my immunity. Radical consciousness is purifying, energizing, grounding, completing, and protecting my immunity. Repeat this statement 7 times and try and do this daily. And do drop in a message as to how you feel after 3-4 days. Thank you.